notice me. Y'all could rest in peace. 7 C's, overheads, I'm blowing breeze. Addicting prescription, my words is coming like killing penicillin victims. Wanna tell them I'ma get all they women I'm hitting. Nobody ever gon' tell him that he is not reaching his mission. Rise to the top, I'm counting my guap. Never gon' stop till my bank account rock. Future is brighter than BBS watch. Diamonds are...
back to that middle, just trust that I'll get the ball to you. Go other side. Good. Yeah, hold there. There it is. Good, Armando. Good to go. So, last one. Good. So, now we're going to add some footwork. That'll be your starting point. We're gonna do some like recovery movements today on crosses and stuff like that, so I want you guys to kind of get acclimated with that. So we'll just face this way, quick, here, drop, go. I want you guys to just pause real quick, so go quick, boom, boom, here, drop, and we go. When you guys come, pause there. Once I let the ball go, I'll let it from kind of a high position, so you'll have time to let it get to my foot, then drop. As I hit it, you should be set. Okay. Yeah. Good. That went too early. Good. Sit. Good, yeah. Hold there. Just trust that I'll get you the ball. Good. Last one here. On last. Good. Yeah. Good. 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 Thanks, Jake. You guys chill for a second, relax. All right, so I'm gonna be up top right there. Very, very simple. You'll start here. I'm gonna have him say go. You don't need a ball. I'm gonna say go. You're gonna run to the top. I'm gonna say you're gonna set. If I say left, you're gonna throw it right. If I say right, you're gonna throw it left. If I throw it to the left, I go here. Right when that ball goes there, I'm hitting you once to your hands. Once you catch this one, throw it back to me. You're gonna step here, you're gonna get this volley, throw, turn. This one I'm gonna try and dip, just a front dive down the middle. Yeah, ready? Left! Good, good. Pop it, yeah. Right! Good, thank you. Good. Nice. Rotate. Left. Good. That's it. Good. Cover. Good. Right. Good. That's it. Good. Nice. Left. Good. That's it. Good. Rotate again.
Okay.
Here we go. You good?
Same thing, right?
Yeah. Right. Good. Yes. Go, recover. Nice.
Yeah.
Left. Good. Go, recover. Yes.
Good. Good technique.
Left. Good. Thank you. Good.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good one.
Thank you. There we go. Right. Good. That's it. Good. Soft hands. Soft hands. Oh, that's it. Last one. Left. Good. That's one up. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Control. Control. Attaboy. That's it. Left. Good. That's it. Good hands, good hands. Control. Finish.
Oh,
You guys are gonna be behind these balls. Let's move them just slightly over. It's gonna add some diving into this now, okay? So, it's gonna be here, just nice little easy toss, you and I back and forth, just here, here, here. And then I say go, you're gonna drop off back into the goal. You're gonna set. As you're dropping, I'm gonna say which way to shoot. Again, right is left, left is right. If I say right, let him get to his set position here. You can make up the time lost with how hard you guys shoot the ball. Yeah, so it's still kind of a reaction, but at the same time, work on that recovery movement of getting from 1, 2, drop, get your body weight from here to here, and then now we attack the ball versus setting it back, going back, okay? Right! Go, attaboy. Left! Good. Last one. Left! That's a good finish. Left! Good. Rotate. We're good?
Yep.
Left! Yeah, attaboy. Good, attaboy. Right! Yeah, let's go.
Captain's orders, I'm sorry.
That's a good shot, good. Let's go. Now whatever you gave them, they're gonna give to you. Left! Up, up!
Oh, that's garbage.
Left! Thank you, that's it. Last one. Right! Yes. What's the other side? Another little element that I want to just emphasize too in this, just imagine like, same idea, the ball's coming in and you're just getting to this spot and you're kind of jumping. You got to find your feet and then recover. Get your feet familiar with the ground. So same idea here, when you're jumping, and then you come back, just try and get, terrible movement, sorry. Yeah, get into a good spot, and then from there, keep yourself in a good position so you can go short if it's there in this pocket, or it's all the way out there, you can really extend. Ready? Fight through me on this right side. Left! That's boy, great save. Right! Right! Good. Oh, here! Nice. Rotate!
Wait a minute.
Right! Good save! Way to dig that out, man.
Well done.
2 more. Left! Yes! Well done! Right! Oh, he read that one. Rotate! Right! Good, up! Attaboy. Right! Ooh!
I was
Relax.
about to break my nose.
So you're gonna start here. I'm gonna put a cone right there. We're gonna work on this side first. You guys just be like right in here. This line probably split the difference between the end line there. Yeah. So we'll go here. We're gonna start here. You're gonna recover. I'm gonna hit you the first one. Yeah. If I don't hit you the first one, I'm gonna talk to you guys like heel face away. I'll tell you guys who I'm gonna throw it to if I'm gonna hit it. You guys have to decide. Either are you gonna catch this one, the set is over, or you're gonna get back to here, set, and one of these shots will be thrown to the corner. You react. After you make that save, recover down the middle here. I'm gonna hit a shot as well. I'm gonna try and dip it right in front, just so you guys can get the like clarity, moving back, and like control. Obviously, in like preseason or off season, like you're not as like fit as you usually would be in a season, so you get a little more fatigue. So I want the hands to be as clean as possible on the first one if I hit it here, or the second one if I hit it here. Yeah. Nice.
I kind of like this.
Yes!
Oh, good job, man.
Yes,
Nice.
boy. We'll get you one more. Throw it up.
One more.
Yeah. Go on, Nico.
Good hold.
Good up! Come on, Nico. Ah, good boy. Way to secure that. Lucky, come on! Good up!
Yeah, well done. 17.
Get there. Good,
Yeah,
come
well
on!
done.
Stabilize, good. Last one.
Yes.
Up,
Yeah,
up on that
good
first.
save.
Get it, and go. Good, rotate.
Yes.
Rotate.
Yes.
Ooh,
Nice
what a
shit.
hold man.
I think I just need a warm up, like extended one.
Good.
Yes.
It's good. That's quality.
Jesus.
I swear I'm not trying to. Yes, come on!
Big time. Big time.
Up, up! Good, come on, Nico!
Way to kill it.
Good!
Good touch. Oh.
That was that awkward one where the shooter just...
I took off like so early.
Yeah, come on!
Yeah, good
hands.
Yeah,
Save.
good save. Well done.
More. Good! Ah, lucky!
Hit. Yeah,
So Nico, it might be like your first few sessions back. Like I told Armando last week, I'd rather you like go an extra second like you normally would in a game.
Yeah.
If it goes in, it goes in. Don't trip about it. But at least you go with your instinct versus trying to cheat it. All right?
yeah,
Come on!
That's the one. Let's come back.
Yes, come on!
Good hold.
Yes. Rotate.
Ready.
Ready? Up, up, up! Oh, good! Oh!
Hey.
Yes!
Yeah, good save.
Oh, get there.
Yeah. Yes, come on! Good, safety. Yes.
Yes.
Good, Armando.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a hold.
So, I'm just gonna use this where as a forward, I can do one of three things. One, I can be a little closer, you can get to the angle. I'm gonna start you guys off on this little cone right there. You're gonna cross over, you're gonna come across. I can come to this one. I'm gonna try and put it into this side or that side, just close range. Next one I could do, just put it on the ground, hit it with my left foot. Other one I can do, let it bounce, and hit it off the volley. And the last one I could probably do, I'm thinking about is just going one little touch around here, bypassing this one. So there's 4 or 5 shots that you can take, just react. Yeah? Good save, attaboy. Woo! Good save. Good. Oh, great save. Get there, yes. Again, please, come on. Good, we're there. Good save, attaboy.
Nice.
Gee.
Save up.
Nice. Nice.
Save. Go, Nico.
Close that angle.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good up.
Save.
Good boy.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I'll take it. Oh, what a save!
Oh,
Up.
save.
I was like, I'm gonna hold this. No, I'm not. I'm going to. Yeah. Oh. Great. Go get there early. Yes. Hop, hop. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Good.
Last one. Going up. Atta boy. What a save. What a oh my God. Up on all in all, I'm happy with what everyone's doing. Just to kind of reiterate what we talked about last week about if it's like your first few sessions back, be realistic with yourself. Don't expect yourself to be at the standard you were mid-season. It's just not realistic. So yes, be angry that you're not where you want to be, but at the same time be reasonable and rational. So I think that's going to help you in the long run versus, like I said in the previous session, cheating on certain movements so you can get to the save versus thinking about the long-term projection of your preseason, of getting everything, all the little technicalities, all the mechanics, all that right. So just remember that, and I will check in at the end of the session. We're almost done.
Foot in the ground.
Save.
Save.
Save. One, let's go. In next. You think I'm gonna go far post, Nico, or do you want me to go? Near post, far post? Oh no.
Oh, no way.
Alright, guys.
Done.
Final interviews and we're out of here. Sorry, dude.
No, you're good. I just want that.
All right, guys, so we just finished up the session. Nico Corti. So is there anything in the session that you feel like you were surprised that you weren't good at, or it didn't come back to you like you know, mid-season form?
Yeah, I think the thing I noticed the most is just my set shape, and you know, whether or not I was getting set on recovery movements and stuff like that. I caught myself leaning, caught myself kind of off balance, going early, stuff like that. And for me, I think a lot of it comes from that set position being super locked in. And so once I get that back, I think the rest will follow. So getting that back to where it needs to be will be the priority.
All right, man, good work. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, appreciate the work.
All right, Jake, so session number 2, what did you feel like you carried over from session number 1, and what did you want to iron out for this session?
I think, to be honest, it's just like frustrating at times with some handling moments when balls are like dipping right in front. There's just something that I'll need to work on. I mean, it's the off season, so you're never going to be perfect, but you want to be perfect, so it's frustrating, and then kind of get into the role of thinking negatively about yourself during these types of sessions. But you got to stay the course and keep positive, because it's off season and you don't have any games coming up, so you can iron all that stuff off later. And I got like 3 more months until the season starts, so it's a good start.
All right, man, good work. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
All right, guys, last but not least, we are with the man, Armando.
Howdy, neighbors.
Armando, so like I asked Jake, from session 1 to session 2, do you feel like you improved on anything, or was there certain mechanical stuff that you wanted to improve?
Definitely. I think from the first session, I focused a little bit more on my positioning. I think my positioning was good, but now for this session, I noticed a lot that I was sinking in a lot into my sets, which was causing a lot of forcing me to try to extend my feet and do a lot of foot saves. For next session, I definitely want to focus on, I think you said it, not being so heavy on my feet, where I get to my set and it's not so wide and I'm not synced into the set position where I'm just kind of reaching from here. It was causing a lot of these, where next time I think I'm just going to be a little bit more neutral in my stance, to where I can use my bottom hand to extend if need be, instead of always kind of defaulting to this kick save.
All right, and let's just say, for example, in those sessions, sometimes things aren't going your way. For young goalkeepers, maybe if they're in a camp or they're in a trial, any piece of advice for them to kind of bounce back from goals that they may be conceding that they don't feel like they should?
I think you've given me this advice before, where maybe I've made a mistake or you give up a bad goal. You've told me in the past, just use your instincts, like keep the ball out of the net. This seems kind of basic, but I remind myself where if I make a mistake, at the end of the day, my job is just to keep the ball out of the net. So the next shot that comes in, or the next time I'm being asked to make a save, just keep the ball out of the net. It seems simple, but it's something that you can kind of ingrain in your mind, to where you can default to that, where your job's not that complicated, right? It could seem very overwhelming at once. Make a mistake, you think about it too much. Slow yourself down. Remember, keep the ball out of the net. That's the only job you got. And I make it sound easy. It's definitely not, but something to think about.
All right, man. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Yeah. We'll see you next session.
See you guys.
All right, guys. So we just finished up session 2. Again, we had returners Jake and Armando, and then we had new goalkeeper Nico Corti. Obviously, they're all in their preseason and kind of off-season shape right now, so their hand-eye coordination might be a little bit off. They might, develop some bad habits because, like, mentally they may be fatigued, and they might resort to that. So, as a coach, for me, it's just kind of not getting even upset, but it's just constant reminders, even though they know that they may be doing it wrong. It's good for them to hear a different voice other than the one that's in their head, because the one that's in their head may be like very negative and might be bringing them down. So it's good to just constantly remind them, even though they may know it. So the importance of today's session was just getting that hand-eye coordination back, trusting their hands, not shooting them, and reacting to my initial movement, because sometimes I was running to the ball really quickly, so it may seem like it's a hard shot, but they were reacting to that movement versus seeing the ball off my foot and then reacting. And again, mid-season form or end of the season, you're going to have that hand-eye coordination, you're going to trust yourself, you're going to be stable, but in preseason, it's not going to be as straightforward. So it's just those constant reminders, making sure that they are cognizant of that, and they can step into every session kind of learning and piggybacking off of the last session, which I feel like Jake and Armando did. And again, for Nico here, a lot of his natural talent came out, but again, we want to work on those habits to improve them so that when preseason actually comes, he's ironed out all the mistakes and he's good to go. Again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys enjoy the session, or you're enjoying all the sessions, please like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. If you feel like somebody you know may benefit from this video and they haven't heard of Pro GK yet, please send it to them as well. It helps my channel out and it helps me continue to do this for you guys. Again, guys, my name is Omar Zini. We'll be back for episode 3 coming up in the next week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.